All right, I'm here in the pit with Leanne of Valkyrie. How do you feel being in BattleBots Season 3?
I feel pretty great. This has been an awesome experience. Like I was in season 2, but we were a robot that just couldn't make it to the finish line of getting into matches. So being able to come back with like a solid team and a solid robot has been really rewarding.
Obviously, the partnership between BattleBots and Discovery, a lot of you bot builders very excited about that. Has there been a noticeable difference between the two?
Oh, definitely. I think that this time around you have way more teams that this is more of a passion project than just like we're in it to win it. I don't know if it's a pressure thing on the different channels it's on or just like we had a couple years with a different network and then coming back into this with a different set of expectations and then way more fights and more fair judging has been kind of nice.
So I hear punk rocker by day, bot fighter by night. Which came first, the chicken or the egg?
Oh man, I don't know. It's kind of always been the same. Like I started doing like dumb robot stuff in high school, and I was also like a punk kid, like super hardcore straight edge, whatever. So I kind of just did both of those things, and I hung out with both of those people in school or whatever. And then yeah, as I've grown up, I've always listened to music to kind of stay focused on my engineering work. It's like one of my big hobbies. I love just nerding out about music with people, and yeah, robots are always good too.
So in regards to being a female in something that is both tech and a sport, how do you feel about that as far as the future and kind of our time and place now to be a woman?
I think like it's great. I wish I've always said that I wish more women were involved. Like that's also in punk music. It's been like way too many of the things I do that there's not enough women in it. But yeah, I like to hope that by having that sort of sports aspect or more of a pop appeal to robotics and like the tech behind it, hopefully that'll end in maybe more people be like, oh, I can do that too. Like I know when I was little, I never thought that, oh, girls don't do this, so I can't do this. I was usually the opposite of like, oh, you told me I can't do this, then like I'm gonna fucking show you. Sorry if you can't swear. Sorry.
Oh, it's perfectly fine, but I appreciate the honesty. Now, last question I have for you is as far as your punk rock roots and now, of course, your tech side, were there any particular females that inspired you to get into either?
Ooh, that's yeah. I guess like I hate to say, but not really. Like I've always just kind of followed my own like drawing. I grew up with a single mom, and she always kind of like pulled everything together with so little. And so yeah, and so I always think that like that obviously must have had something to do with it. And then also just seeing that like boys fuck up, girls fuck up. I'm now just gonna drop F-bombs. But yeah, no, I think that like I just always was told to like believe in myself and like not take what I'm told like, oh, you can't do this for whatever dumb reason, or like, oh, you can't read because it's math time or some whatever. I always just kind of did what I wanted, and I kind of still do that. And I think in a way that's also very punk rocky. I don't know. Yeah.
This has been my best and most honest interview from the pit of BattleBots. So live from the pit, Leanne of Valkyrie, best of luck this season.
Thank you so much.